everyone, let's start this by thinking about the following scenario. The year is 1945. You are a soldier fighting a gruesome war in a forgotten island in the Pacific Ocean, and most of the people you know are either wounded or dead as you slowly fall into depression. All of a sudden, in the distance, you see on the highest point of the island a group of soldiers raising a flag, your flag. What would that mean to you? Most of us will feel proud or at least relieved that to see that our suffering is worth something, right? Well, what happened in the situation? This is a very real situation that the US forces invading the island of Iwo Jima, an island 1,302 kilometers southeast of Japan, faced between the 19th of February and the 26th of March 1945. At that time, the war was reaching its finale, but there were still a lot of battles to be fought, and after 3 years of continuous efforts and campaigns, not only was morale running low, but also the money needed to feed the war machine. It's at this moment of a nationwide emotional and financial need that the journalist by the name of Joe Rosenthal took a photo of 6 men, half of which would be dead during the subsequent days of fighting, raising a flagpole on the summit of an extinct volcano. None of the faces were visible, but this action represented more than just a man doing it. What does this event mean at the time? This event marked before and after, not only for the specific battle, but also for the so-called home front. Suddenly, the public was presented with these faceless heroes who had planted not just a flag, but the very way of life of the US people, so close to the heart of the Japanese Empire, which of course translated into monetary support for the government through the purchase of war bonds, also encouraged by the 3 surviving men who were recalled from action to serve as poster boys back in the States, raising over 26 billion, yes with a B, for the war effort during their tour across the country. Finally, rounding up our thoughts, we could say that this was one of the most pivotal moments during World War II. And if it wasn't for Rosenthal's camera, this story wouldn't have been lost to history. Maybe the course of the war would have shifted without the boost in morale, and coin perhaps a different outcome would have taken shape. As for the feelings of the men on the island that day, Tom Price, a US Navy sailor, said, "There were hundreds of ships and everyone blew the sirens and horns. Everybody cheered as the flag was the very first to be raised on Japanese territory. We were very proud." Thank you all for listening to me, and see you soon.